Hello there, a very good evening and welcome to Prime TV News with me, Bhakti Abe Surya. To begin with, let's take a look at the stories making headlines this evening. The President says modern technology should be used only for the betterment of the humans. Polonnaruwa town declared as Sri Lanka's first smart town. The National Road Development Programme launched under the patronage of the Prime Minister. Many churches resumed Sunday services after the terrorist attacks. In news from overseas, South Africa's ruling African National Congress wins the national election. Now for the news in detail. First up in local news, President Maithripala Sirisena says modern technology should be used for the betterment of the humans, but not for the destruction. The President said this while attending the function to vest in the people several projects built under the Pibidemu Polonnaruwa District Development Project.
Vesting of several projects with the people implemented by Sri Lanka Telecom and Mobitel at a cost of 2,500 million rupees under the Pibidemu Polonnaruwa District Development Programme took place under the patronage of the President. The President declared Polonnaruwa as Sri Lanka's first smart town. The President unveiled the 5G communication tower at Polonnaruwa Deepa Garden and the communication tower which was built to rectify communication difficulties on Habarana Polonnaruwa Road. Thereafter, President Maithripala Sirisena opened the market complex in Polonnaruwa town built by the Central Cultural Fund. It has been built as a fully equipped trade complex with 18 shops. 44 million rupees has been spent to build the complex. The building, which cannot be demolished as it is a cultural property which was used by the former government agent of Thamankadua, has been taken over by the Central Cultural Fund and preserved, protecting the cultural identity and turned into a trade complex after renovations. The President opened the trade complex by unveiling the commemorative plaque. Thereafter, he made an observation tour of the complex. The representatives of the Trade Association presented a memento to the President. Thereafter, the President opened the Polonnaruwa Regional Telecom Office, which was renovated with modern facilities. The President handed over the first internet connection to the first customer at the new office. The President also observed the new call centre, which has been upgraded. 110 schools in the district were provided with free internet facilities during a function at Polonnaruwa Chandramandapa. The President addressed the gathering by connecting students of the Navagini Damana Mahavidyalaya under the Rural Internet Facilities Project given free of charge by Mobitel. The President said that all those facilities are given to the children to open the doors of the modern world to them. He said that his aim is to see a generation of children who have won the world by using only positive aspects of modern technology.
The National Road Development Programme, the Golden Roads which Connect Hearts, was launched today under the patronage of Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe. The programme aims to develop roads island-wide.
The programme is implemented on a concept of Minister Kabir Hashim. The new bridge with 2 lanes built in place of the 75-year-old bridge at Ratnapura Demuavata was vested with the public under the patronage of the Prime Minister. Constructions of the bridge commenced in 2016 and the Ministry of Home Affairs allocated 182 million rupees to build the bridge. Construction of a 2-lane road parallel to the new Demuavata bridge has commenced. It is being built as an alternative road to bypass Ratnapura town with the aim of reducing traffic congestion in the town. Speaking at the inauguration ceremony of the project, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said that steps will be taken to develop towns by methodically developing the road network.
The services which were suspended following Easter Sunday terrorist attacks resumed today at many churches. Archbishop His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjit conducted the service at the Kotahena St. Lucia's Church. Family members of those who died in the terrorist attack and those who were injured attended the service. The Sunday service of the Nigambo Thammitta Church, dedicated to St. Felix, was conducted under the patronage of Reverend Father Sandasiri. A large number of Catholic devotees attended the Sunday service at the Hambantota Church. The service was conducted by Reverend Father Sunil Pereira on the instructions of Reverend Father Anthony. The service at Hanwelle Mavalagama St. Sebastian's Church was also conducted today. A special security program has been implemented by the three armed forces and police. Meanwhile, the group of SLFP representatives met Archbishop His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjit. A group of people, including parliamentarians Nimal Siripala de Silva and Mahinda Amaravira, were present on the occasion. The police headquarters say that police curfew has been imposed in Shillong Urban Council limits. Police curfew has been imposed until 6 a.m. tomorrow to control an unrest occurred at Shillong town area. Minister of Judiciary and Prison Reforms Thalatha Attukorala says that the statement made by MP Udaya Mampila in connection with the visit of several judges to the USA from the 8th to the 12th of last month has been made to get political benefit, and it is without any truth. The minister has said that she expressed regrets on behalf of the Sri Lankan government and the judiciary to the law advisory of the US Department of Justice, Patrick J. Ella, if the statement caused any pain of mind to him. Justice Minister Thalatha Attukorala has pointed out that the judges have taken part in a workshop conducted on misuse of public money and money laundering. They have attended on the recommendations of the Chief Justice. The Justice Minister has said that making such false statements using parliamentary privileges, it is evident that an attempt has been made to defame the judges. Issuing a statement, Minister Lakshman Kiriyala says that a group of people, including opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa, are trying to create an opinion stating that global terrorism can be prevented by an act prepared in 1979 to eliminate local terrorism.
Minister Lakshman Kiriyala in his statement has said that the opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa requested in Parliament on the 7th that a parliamentary committee should be appointed on the Counter-Terrorism Act. He agreed to discuss about the act with the Prime Minister after a short while. However, he is now saying that he would never allow the Counter-Terrorism Act to be introduced. The act in the UK was updated 10 times to face global terrorism. A Stable Terrorism Act was introduced in 2000, and after the 9/11 attacks in the United States, the Anti-Terrorism, Crime and Security Act was passed in 2001. After the London bombings in 2005, a new Terrorism Act was implemented in 2006. In a statement, Minister Lakshman Kiriyala has said that with terrorism spreading into global levels, not only the UK, but many other countries in the world took steps to change laws in their countries for the protection of their people without considering their personal agendas. However, he has pointed out that the group, including opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa, is trying to create an opinion stating that global terrorism could be eliminated by an act introduced in 1979 to eliminate local terrorism.
In more local news this evening, Minister Sagala Ratnayaka says several steps have been taken to develop infrastructure in the country by the government. While attending a function at Pitabaddara, the minister said that the aim of the government is to further broad-based services provided to the public. The Seva Piasa built at Pitabaddara Puak Badovita, built under the Nila Sevana project on a concept of Minister Vajirabe Vardhana, was vested in the public. It was vested in the public under the patronage of Minister Sagala Ratnayaka. 5.5 million rupees has been spent on the project. Our reporters say that measures are in place to conduct the academic activities of all sections, including the primary sections of schools in the Galle area. Several programs are implemented to ensure security. The primary sections of the schools in Galle will also commence from tomorrow. Shramadana activities have been organized by parents, teachers and past pupils to clean the schools. Meanwhile, academic activities of many Dhamma schools in the Hampantota area were conducted today. Our reporters said that parents and people in the area joined to provide security for the Dhamma schools. The Criminal Investigations Department has arrested a Maulavi who had expressed extremist views online at the Katunayake International Airport. The Maulavi is a resident of Vaunia, Settikulam area and worked as a chief of a group which take devotees on Mecca pilgrimage. The CID has arrested him when he returned from Mecca. He has been remanded until Tuesday after being produced before the Negombo Magistrates Court. The gold-plated fence erected around the Anuradhapura Jayashree Mahapodhi was offered to the Mahasangha. It was done on the instructions of the Mahanayaka of Malvatta Mahaviharya Tibbotuave Sri Sumangala Thera. The offering of the wall around the Jayashree Mahapodhi and the steps after development also took place on the occasion. A large group of people, including the Mahasangha, led by the chief monk of Atamasthana, Venerable Dr. Pallegama Sirinivasa Thera, were present on the occasion. 2 people have died and another 5 have been injured in an accident at Kottawa, Mahalwarava area. The accident occurred when a bus and a jeep collided with each other. The driver of the jeep and another person have died in the accident. They are in the ages of 33 and 36 and residents of Meegoda area. The 5 injured individuals have been admitted to the Homagama hospital. Kottawa police are conducting further investigations. The US Coast Guard ship Sherman, which was added to the fleet of ships of the Sri Lanka Navy, reached Colombo today. The ship has been purchased from the US with the aim of broad-basing activities of the Sri Lanka Navy. The ship was welcome according to the Navy traditions. Navy Commander Vice Admiral Pial de Silva and high-ranking Navy officials were present on the occasion. The ship, fixed with weapons, have a length of 115 meters. It will become the biggest ship of the Sri Lanka Navy in due course. The Navy has rescued 10 fishermen in a boat which met with an accident in the sea off the Ambalangoda area. The Navy has rescued the fishermen after strenuous efforts by taking action immediately on hearing the boat, which has sailed from the Hikkadua Fisheries Harbour, has met with an accident. The fishermen were handed over to their relatives after bringing them to the Galle Fisheries Harbour. With that, we wrap up our today's edition of Prime TV News. For details of these stories and for more, you can log on to our website www.itnews.lk. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now and have a pleasant evening.